When the class of 2012 first arrived on campus in August of 2008, we found ourselves battling the threat of Hurricane Faye. I remember Heck's lobby floor being soaked, mad dashes through the rain, and the prospect of classes being canceled before they could even begin. At the time, we cursed the weather for posing such difficulties and tried to work past the awkwardness of shaking new roommates' hands when we were both soaking wet. In spite of, or maybe thanks to, this additional stress, the class of 2012 bonded quickly during the university's first ever 6-day orientation, and we haven't slowed pace since. We were, after all, University of Miami's most impressive class yet. When we were admitted, U.S. News and World Report ranked the university number 52 in the nation. At orientation, an upperclassman suggested, by the time you graduate, we could be ranked in the top 50. The possibility sent a shiver through the room as we recognized an opportunity to work hard in an effort to better our university. When it was announced earlier this year that the U had skyrocketed to the number 38 best college or university in the United States, words like meteoric rise were thrown around, and we didn't mind it at all. That day at orientation, a challenge was issued, and here we are, 4 years later, each of us proof that Miami's momentum is not soon slowing down. We bettered the university upon our arrival, so the university has made us better since. Over the years, we've become a class that is cooperative, caring, and fiercely loyal to each other and to the U. That was never more evident than when we returned to the U this fall for our long-awaited senior year, and maybe even more long-awaited senior football season. The winds of the unwelcome controversy surrounding that semester brought us closer, and, as we had as freshmen, we united in the face of a storm. As seniors, it was our responsibility to set an example for the underclassmen and the community as a whole. This year, we have proved to ourselves and to each other that no matter what, we stand by the U. In doing so, we cemented ourselves as true Miami Hurricanes, so we can wear orange with pride and know that Go Canes is about even more than just what happens on the football field. It is my reverence for all things Go Canes that inspired me to become an official University of Miami tour guide. Twice per month, as I walk backwards through campus leading prospective students and their families, I bear witness to these visitors' first impressions of UM. Parents go wide-eyed at our banyan trees, and their high school students are visibly shocked upon hearing that our student body weighs in at fewer than 10,000. The U is bigger, louder, and stronger than the numbers give us credit for. It shows, they tell me. The tour groups can't help but smile collectively as you lazily raise your glass to toast them from your glider at the Rat. And as we pass the architecture studios, there's always a guest in my group who waves back to the eager student knocking on the glass classroom windows for attention. It's clear that these tour groups admire your spirit and are moved by the closeness of the family we have become. They see us for who we are, a class that is as impressive and learned as we are humble and willing to teach. That energy we exude day to day convinces the best of prospective students that Miami is the place they should come to be encouraged to be their best, most complete selves. As the tour guide, I offer the facts and figures, but it is not the vegetarian options in the dining hall, the 3.2 million volumes in Richter Library, or even the free laundry in the residential colleges that convinces the best of prospective students to choose the U as their school. Although, as I recall, it was the free laundry that brought many of you moms on board. As they walk through campus, it's what they see in you that cements that incredible, yet somehow inexplicable feeling of contented belonging. It's the same one that, at least once a day, reminds us each that it is so great to be a University of Miami Hurricane. Today we leave behind this very special place, but having met the next generation of Canes, I say with satisfied confidence that in our wake come students who are every bit as pioneering, eager, and intelligent as we were, because we wouldn't have it any other way. Now, you may have had some swagger by the time we arrived, but I feel like it was the class of 2012 that helped to perfect it. Right? When we were freshmen, our classmate, JJ Jahangier, rode his bike to class, which wouldn't be notable except for the fact that he rode it 1,450 miles from his hometown of Downers Grove, Illinois. Just this past summer, our classmate, Keenan Warner, won an Emmy for his work on a school project. And when Billy Joel came to campus this year for a Q&A session, I was proud of our classmate, Andrew DeMuro, when he asked the tough question, "Can I come up on stage and sing with you?" It was with poise, confidence, and undeniable talent that together, Billy and Andrew belted "Only the Good Die Young." Freshman year, this class saw both Barack Obama and John McCain speak live on our campus just weeks before voting in our first presidential election. Next, the Dalai Lama called us very good looking from this very stage. And senior year, some of us took a class on healthcare reform from Bill Clinton himself. Simply put, it's been a pretty good 4 years. But I can't leave my little soapbox today without extending heartfelt gratitude to each of you in this room right now. My classmates, our friends, and your sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, and cousins have made this experience truly outstanding. I stand here today a graduate of the university that I love, with the class that made it what it is. So to the moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and cousins who have supported us through the journey and helped us to arrive at the day we each worked so hard for, I need to say thanks, because this would not have been the same without them. I believe wholeheartedly that the best of what the class of 2012 will become is yet to be revealed, as I am honored to be able to reflect on what has made us the class of 2012, the class who battled the threat of Hurricane Faye just to move in. I say to the world, brace yourselves. This time, you're going to wish you had the storm warning.
Thank you, Lexi. That was terrific. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, and let me introduce the class of 2012.